Hello everyone, Nintendo Capri Sun here, and welcome back to Dragon Quest Builders. It's been a while. It has definitely been a while, let me tell you. I started this LP about a year ago, I think. And I finished Chapter 3. Actually, maybe it was about a year ago that I finished it. I don't really remember. But anyway, ever since I finished it, well, okay, so, like, I guess it was probably 6 to 8 months went by and I was okay, I was fine. Didn't think about it too much. But it was only a matter of time before this game came back into my life, and it didn't take that long. Here it is. Now, Dragon Quest XI will be coming. I know I promised that because that was the last, like, direct relief donation incentive game that I'd have to play this year. And getting started around the 1st of September, you know, well, we'll talk about that more when we get to that game. But, I didn't want to have two Dragon Quest games going on at the same time. So I decided I want to go ahead and finish this one first before I start Dragon Quest XI. And that made the most sense to just do that, because I really, really want to do this. I've been practicing it a little bit. And so I'm ready. Okay, well, this is going to sound super lame, but I decided to Google this just to make sure. I want to Google how you actually pronounce this name. Apparently it's Tantegel, I think, is the official pronunciation. So that's what I'm going to start saying from now on, Tantegel. And that makes sense because, like, Gel, the Collective Soul song. Anyway, never mind. This is the final chapter of the game, and I'm about to start it now, and I can't believe I'm about to do this. There are so many things I want to say about this, and I know there's no way I'm ever going to get to all of them in time. This is the final chapter of Dragon Quest Builders. And as per usual, as with all the other chapters, we start with nothing. Can you hear my voice? You stand in the land of death, a place where my light cannot reach. In this land of Tantegel, all has been lost, even the banner of hope. So you get no town this time. And yet I see something. Go forth, young NCS, seek out your fellow man and find the banner. And know, my child, that I watch over you always. It's beautiful. I fucking love this game. I think this might actually be my favorite game of all time. I ain't even playing. Hi. Long have I waited thy coming, NCS. Why, I have very lost count of the years. Thou art the builder of the prophecy, art thou not? Come, let me look upon thee. If a fledgling child such as thee art truly the savior, of whom almighty Rubus spoke, I fear we have a long road ahead of us. What's that supposed to mean? Well, there he goes. He's like, follow me, we're gonna do that. Oh, this little slow version of the main Dragon Quest overworld theme, it's so sad and depressing and just, oh. Forgive me, I'm not quite as young as I once was. Let me rest for a while, I prithee. Thou art the servant of almighty Rubus, the one whose coming I have awaited so many long, hard years. But if that is true, wherefore wearest thou the vacant visage of a slack-jawed simpleton? And why, pray tell, didst thou not address me as Sir, but rather by the more informal Granddad? Well, no matter. Our destination lies ahead. Let us continue. Alright. Well, I'm going to cut off from the path a little bit here. Now, as you may remember in previous chapters, when you start a new chapter, all you start with is like a little memento of your friends from the chapter before. In this case, it's, wait. That's all you get. That and a cypress stick, which I just used to chop down a horn there, which I'll be using to make a bucket later, so don't even worry about it. Now, the first time I played this chapter, I got so lost. And every time I hear this music, I remember it so vividly. I got lost in this chapter, and I couldn't figure out what the hell to do. And I wandered around listening to this music for hours. Hours upon hours, because it's a little obtuse about what you're supposed to do. No reply, it's just a corpse. If I'd stopped down there by the fire below, I would have seen the letter that he wrote about, like, he's going to try to climb the mountain and see if he can find something. And this is your only indication that something is here. is that there's a person here, and I guess they expect you to find out that there's a cave hidden behind these rocks here. And that's pretty much it, so I figure, well, it's going to send me to this cave on an errand a little bit later anyway. Might as well cut across and get the cave done now, so that way we don't have to worry about it later. So this is just a little, you know, once again, a little bit of a, I hate to say the S word here, but speedrunning trick, you know, just to get it out of the way so we don't have to worry about it later. Plus, this cave's got a lot of useful goodies in it. You just gotta dodge the skeletons. They're not a big deal. They won't hurt you too bad. You can take a few hits. Just because you have no armor doesn't mean you're, like, totally vulnerable. They'll still only do maybe 3 or 4 damage to you. So, if you get like 3 or 4 of them on your butt, it's okay. Yeah, see there, 2 damage. No big deal. Oh, excuse me, Mr. Rock. Get out of the way. So, the only thing you will have to worry about, maybe, is this dude right here. But we're just gonna walk around him and get behind him because we don't have no need for that. What we came for is this right here, and now we're just gonna take a little shortcut out of here. Boom, grab a couple pots here. We'll need one of those for the colossal coffer later. And now we're just gonna haul ass out of here. We're done here. Oh yeah. Did I just hear something in the little sheath? I hear all kinds of stuff there lately. It's just noises, man, I tell you. I don't know. Anyway, so let's go back and catch up with the old man now. Just take a little fall damage. It's probably not a big deal. We want to get the butt back over there. So right now, the way my inventory looks, it's pretty much probably exactly how you want it to look. If you watch in the distance, you might be able to spot the old man from here. I don't know if you can see him from here. Yeah, but I got so lost my first time, and I was just wandering around this seemingly endless world. It looks like the moon. And it's like, I just couldn't figure out what to do. Couldn't figure out where I was supposed to go, and... Tell me, boys, don't attempt to outstrip me just then. Maybe. Well, no matter. If that were to take a whip to me, I could not move any faster. I must rest for a moment. This land was once home to the great city of Tantegel, capital of the kingdom of Alfgard, but now 'tis little more than an ashen wasteland incapable of supporting human life. Tantegel has become a land of darkness where hope and happiness are but fleeting memories. So they really want to put it on you here. This is like you thought Chapter 2 was depressing? You ain't seen nothing yet, son. You ain't seen nothing. But even in the darkest world, there's always some little glimmer of light somewhere out there, and well, this is it for us here. This very much sounds like a love song that plays here. I don't know why. It just screams love, man. Oh my god. Thank you to the last gasp of welcome to the last gasp of life remaining in all Tantegel. I did bring thee here at Almighty Rubus' command, that it might serve as a staging post for thy rebuilding efforts. As well thou seest, this place is all encircled by death. If ever the light is to return to Tantegel, thou must first breathe life back into this land. It's like, well, how the hell am I supposed to do that? Well, he's going to give us a recipe here for what we need to get started with that. Also the green Naviglobe, which we're going to get rid of as quickly as we can, because we need all the inventory space we can get here. Survive on what little nourishment he can get. Okay, so yeah, you're not going to have any food at all for this, but you can always talk to this guy here and he'll fill you up. So hunger is not a thing you really have to worry about for a while. You will eventually, but for the time being, this guy will be more than happy to fill you up. I don't know how he does it. I don't think I want to know. Oh, whoa. Before we get ahead of ourselves here, I want to make sure you build a horn-rimmed bucket here out of the horn we picked up. And I'm also going to get rid of this. And we're going to go. Let's pick up these flowers on the way, might as well. So, and once again, you know, even if you find that cave, somehow miraculously, you might even then still not know what the heck you're supposed to do after that. Because you make the bucket, you think, okay, what do I use the bucket for? Well, buckets for gathering water, which You might have done a little bit of in Chapter 3, I don't know. But over here we have a conveniently placed little filter fountain. And a skeleton who doesn't want us to get our water for some strange reason. What he was planning on doing with it, but oh well. It's not for me to ask, I suppose. We're just gonna jump in here. We're gonna grab as much of this as... I'd say probably 10 or 12 scoops is good. I like to get 12 just to be on the safe side because you're gonna be using it all through this chapter. So we're gonna go ahead and go with 12. And since there's a lot of flowers around here, I'm gonna go ahead and pick these up too. Any sign of life you can find, right? In this desolate old world. I suppose if you wanted to, you could grab the filter and bring it back with you, but there's really no need to. You'll get another one pretty soon. So we're just gonna go ahead and rush back to our little hermit town here and let's do what we can. Don't worry about anybody chasing us. Ideally, I'd like to get back here before night falls, and it looks like that's not going to be a problem, so... What we're going to do is set down our little thing right here. We're going to make holy water out of the stuff we just collected. Out of the water we just collected. That was the guy's quest, by the way. I don't know if I'd mentioned that. What sorcery is this? Why don't that water shine and sparkle so? Time is passing even as we're talking here, so I'm kind of trying to get us through this a little bit quicker if I can. If I can. Did hear a voice just now. You know, it's funny we haven't mentioned the cute girl statue that's standing outside. What's up with her? Well, mayhaps it's time for us to figure that out. Stand before the statue, use the holy water that we just made out of the purifying table over there, out of the pure water we picked up from the pond back there. And lo and behold, saving a princess has never been so easy. She's a little stunned, and apparently so is he. Where am I? Hath the spell been lifted? Oh my god, art thou the one that did rouse me from my slumber? Let me look upon thy face. Oh my god, you're so ugly. Oh, why? Why me? No, never mind, okay. Oh, that was kind of mean. Okay, so I'm gonna grab some vines over here. And at this point, I think somehow we're gonna get another quest unlocked here where we're gonna have to fight. Yep, that's it right there. So he refills our hunger one more time, and then he says, are you ready to fight? And I'm like, yeah, and he's like, okay, let's see it then. It's right off the bat, we're defending the base already. So they're gonna stand aside while we take care of this. Hopefully these guys don't spawn too far apart, but if they do, well, it's just... Nice. Alright, where's the other two? There they come. Here they come. Is the other guy's trying to sneak around this way? I don't think so. I do not think so. Yeah, you're better off just tanking the hits. It's like, you know... What else are you gonna do, really, at this point? You did it. Victorious! Obtained the blue teleportal. Wow, we're gonna get out of here nice and quick, aren't we? Oh, the light, my eyes! Oh! Holy crap, and the princess is like, holy crap, you're really strong. Maybe you're not so ugly after all. And, I'm sorry I keep saying that. That's stupid. Anyway, 1,000 thanks, and you just go back and forth talking to these people until they're done telling you all the jibbery-jabber that they have to tell you about. So apparently, after I beat the monsters, I heard a horrible voice, and he says, well, maybe you're having hallucinations. Maybe you need to go sleep. It's like, yeah, maybe I do. But first things first, before we do that. So sleeping is the next thing we have to do. It's the way in which we're going to progress the story from this point. Which means we have a little bit of free time here. Because no matter what time you go to sleep, it's going to take you to midnight of the next day. So if I went to sleep now, I could warp to midnight of the next day, but then I'd miss out on some free time that I've got here before the clock winds up to the top, up in the top right corner. So I'm going to use that time to gather some earth here. In fact, I probably should be doing this, although I don't think the cypress stick hits the second level up. may have to do it like this. Actually, that works out pretty well. Oh, that's pretty new. That's a new strat I haven't tried before. If you want, you can douse this in holy water. Make even more earth for yourself. You don't really need any more than 99. I can't see what I'm doing here. Yeah, you really don't want any more than 99, because then it takes up 2 inventory slots, and at that point it's not worth it anymore, so just get 99, be done with it, you know, there we go, that's 99. And now at this point, like, you're pretty much done, I guess, there's not really anything else. There's a couple of flowers back here I guess we could grab. Now while I'm thinking about it, we should probably go ahead and make the healing cream out of these flowers. Booyah! And, is there anything else we need to make here? I don't really think so. There's another flower right there. Okay, let me... Here, hang on. Grab this here. I just don't want an odd number of, like, white petals on me right now. So it takes up an extra inventory slot, and like I said, trying to stay organized here. Trying to grab as many of the broken branches as I can, because those are helpful too. Even though we did just pick up 20 of them in the cave. So something really cool about this holy water that you probably noticed by now is that what you can do with it is pretty much heal the land around you in a large bubble, a large circle. And it purifies all the land surrounding you. And this to me is actually super cool. I mean, it's just such a simple way of saying it, but like, oh, it's definitely nighttime here. It's getting close to midnight, so I think we should probably go ahead and hit the sack here. So we just fix up this room before we do that. And let's say goodnight. Dun dun dun. Oh, no. Long have I awaited this moment. Oh my god, your face is so plain. He doesn't even have a nose! So here he is, offering us half of the world. Will thou rule beside me? Then let it be so. Game over, pal. You shouldn't have done that. I'll tell you what, whoever did the writing for these games definitely had the whole biblical, like, what do you even call that vernacular? The whole thee, thy, and thou thing. Bible vernacular. Something. It's like biblionics. Yeah, biblionics, let's just call it that. Anyway, we just had a horrible dream. We can't wait to get up and tell the old man about it. Now make sure when you talk to the old man here you don't accidentally sleep again, or you're going to pass another day. It's way too easy to do that. I've done it before. And as before, like, we're trying to do this in under 30 days, because that's one of the challenges on the PlayStation version anyway. Apparently those challenges aren't on the Switch version. The ones where you have to beat it within a certain number of in-game days. So that's kind of weird to me. I'm surprised they would take that out, because that's like one of my favorite things about this game. So you go to stats, Daisy Lapstar 1 right now, and if you want to view the challenges, you can view them here. I've only done 2 of them. So, defeat the Dragon Lord without wearing the legendary armor is not a big deal. The Dragon Lord's kind of a joke, to be honest. Show averted vision to someone? I don't know what that is at all, so I'm going to have to probably... Well, I think I know what was part of it, but... Anyway, and then obviously complete the chapter within 30 days, which I've never done. It's funny, I said that I'd never done chapter 1 in 20 days, and it turned out that I had. Because it was right there on the, like, the list of things checked off. Anyway, a little closer, you say? I don't know, how much closer can we get here? Damn, she's beautiful. Your fortune smileth upon thee, it may lead to my former home. Tantegel Castle now lieth in ruins, but mayhap thou mightst find some clue there as to how its revival can be achieved. Yeah, so normally Banner of Hope is like the first thing you get. I think you actually come equipped with it when you start the chapter. But in this chapter, not so. No such luck there. There's our teleporter. That's going to take us to Tantegel proper, where the actual Tantegel castle lies. First, we're going to grab this before we leave, and here we go. Oh, yeah. God damn, how do you come up with a melody like that? That is freaking brilliant. Let's grab our Naviglobe. It's not too far ahead, just go straight ahead. The castle's right here, so that's not too big of a deal. So what I'm going to do... First things first, you can do this one of two ways, but I prefer to clear out the inventory space first. I think that makes more sense. We also want to grab this and get it away from this book here. Because otherwise, you're prone to accidentally read the book when you're trying to build stuff, and it's really annoying. This here, we're going to just clean up some of the grass here. Just kind of make some clear space here. Oh, excuse me. I guess you don't really have to do all this, and it's like not really necessary. I like to do it because it's just... because it just looks better. I don't know. Alright, so let's set this back down. Gonna set our little table down next to it, right there. And we're gonna make the rest of our healing creams here. So now we have 22 healing creams, and trust me, we are gonna need them. Alright, what else can we make on this bad boy? Oh, make the cords out of the ivy that we picked up. Alright, and I think that's all for now, because we don't have quite a lot of the stuff we need yet. We're going to make some chests here. Should we do that now? Yeah, let's do it now. We're going to need a few chests for later on, so we might as well make them now. I would say probably make 4 of them. I don't have exact numbers for this, but I know you do need them for the treasury, and for building up a couple of other rooms here. So while we have the earth on us here, we can go ahead and fix up this room here. Whoops. I need to do that. Oops, I keep messing it up. Well, normally I don't build this room straight away, I just kind of leave it alone. But, I might as well build it now. So you grab these 2 chests in here. And these will be like our little storage space for a little bit here. So what we need to do is clean up the inventory, that's the top priority at this point. So we're going to keep all this on us here. We can put that away, we don't need that. We don't need these, we don't need that. We don't need any of this. We don't really need the earth either, but I like to keep it on. We won't need the bucket anymore. We probably don't need these, really, to be fair. Let's try to keep as little on us as possible here. I like to carry the holy water with me just out of habit, just in case I want to free up some earth. Oh, I know, I forgot something. I forgot something big. We gotta make hammers. Giant mallets, yep. Gonna make 2 of them. You only need 1, but I like to make 2 just to be on the safe side. Because you might get a little trigger happy and use up one of them. So equip and equip, and we will never use the cypress stick ever again. Some of the broken branches here are colorless, and if they are, they won't drop the broken branch for you, so just be mindful of that. But now that we have a hammer, we can pick up stone, which we will need. And also, hammer does extra damage to the slimes, which we need to grind off of too. So let's get some of those. Oh, this music is so badass. Ow, I don't care. You hurt me. We want some fur for the colossal coffer. We need 3 fur for that, so get that as soon as you can. Doesn't have to be right away, but let's go ahead and get this guy to swing his sword. And the skeletons don't really have anything that you need. Well, they dropped the cloth, but I'm not sure. I don't remember offhand if that's in this chapter that you need that. I don't think you do, but I could be wrong. So yeah, if you can find these guys with the hammers and get them for their fur, that'll help a lot. There we go, there's one there. There are way too many skeletons here, this is not good. It's not good that I'm taking the time that it's taking to kill him, that's all. See, we're all the way back by our entrance point here. Come a long way, baby. Oh, man. I was trying to sing the Star Wars song and my throat screwed me. Oh, well. Here, wait, let's put this stuff away first. So now that we have the blue goo, I believe we should be able to make the sword, or some armor for ourselves here. And it's good to try to get on this as soon as you can, because of the speed increase that you get from this. What else? Stone sword is not important right now. We want to get furnace, but we need iron and coal for that, which we're about to go get right now. I think really the only thing I came back here for was just to make the armor. Okay, so now, we have the earth on us, we're good. Oh shoot, you know what? Do we have enough to make the colossal coffer now? Because I think we might. I'm not very good at navigating these menus very well. Oh, where is a colossal? What are we missing? What are we missing? Oh, we were lacking one for. We're also lacking wood. Okay, that's fine. We'll get it as we go. Wood is easy. All you gotta do is find one of these dead trees out here, like this one right here. Use your holy water next to it. It becomes a real tree. Now, honestly, I think, this might sound crazy, but I think if Breath of the Wild 2 operated something like this, I think they could make it work. Because it's funny how often in games you hear about repairing the world, making the world better, but then you never really see it happen, you know? You never see the process of that happening. It's like, one day the world's shit, you beat the bad guy, the world's instantly better, you know? Final Fantasy VI is like a perfect example. And not to brag on Final Fantasy VI, Final Fantasy VI is great, but still, you never get that sense of, like, you really did it yourself. It's like, you beat the bad guy, and that's what did it, you know? That's what fixed the world. But part of what is so brilliant about this chapter to me is that you're fixing the world and you're seeing it happen. You're doing it yourself. You're fixing it literally one pixel at a time. And how great would that be if Breath of the Wild 2 let you do that? Because I've already heard rumors to the effect that rebuilding Hyrule might very well be a part of what that game is going to be about. I've been hearing that since the first game ever came out, so... so yeah, so I didn't realize, I haven't been explaining this very well, but, oh, how can you not sing this music? It just comes on, man. Oh wait, I'm holding R1, my bad. So we're not gonna get all we need from this ball. These balls are like floating in the air, and they contain the materials that we need, the iron, the coal, and stuff like that. But you have to use, like, the holy water to bring them back to life. So here's another tree right here, so we're gonna grab this on the way. Because we do need that wood. Did we get the fur that we needed? Yeah, we got that. Okay, good. If you see medicinal herbs and or stone, grab those too. Because they're both important, especially the stone. Let's grab the tree right here while we're at it. This is pretty good, because we're essentially still on day 1 here. It's probably good to just go ahead and get as much as you can before night falls, and then spend the night doing your building from the safety of, like, inside the castle. Which I say safety, and it's not really safe in there at all. Like, you will get trampled by the ghosts there, the same as you always do. And that sucks, but what can you do, though, you know? Now, these skeletons here, like, they're easy, but there are actually 2 types of them out here, and it's kind of hard to tell them apart. There are other skeletons that are a little bit bigger than these ones. And they will do, like, literally, I think, 3 times the damage. And they also swing their swords twice in a row. Like, when they swing twice in a row. And if you're not expecting that, They will mess you up in a real right hurry, so this is good. We're getting lots of stone here. I like this. This is good. I don't have an exact number really for the stone either, but because I think technically all you really need for now is like 10 or something, but in the long run you're gonna need more, so like you might as well get it now, right? It doesn't make any sense to leave it sitting out here. So this is that book that's sitting right next to the thing here. So now that we still don't have, oh, the wood, of course, okay. Or we can make that wood right now out of the lumber we picked up here. So let's do that. And then let's, let's actually put some stuff away here. So you put the wood away, put the seeds away. We didn't need to get the seeds, I just kind of picked those up by accident. Not a big deal. Oh, where are we at? 32 minutes already? Wow, okay. So, it's the first night. Now, we don't have the Banner of Hope yet, so we can't save. And that's unfortunate, because you're kind of stuck in a place here. So, next time on Dragon Quest Builders, we will start using some of the resources we just picked up. We may have to make another trip out for more iron and coal, because that ball that I found is like half iron, half coal. And ideally, you want like a full ball's worth of each, so... What is that sound? Is that coyotes howling or something? Ugh. Spooky. Anyway, see you later.